Hi everyone, this is David from Hotspawn. Today we're joined by JDG's head coach Tabe ahead of the start of First and 2026. So first of all, welcome. I kind of wanted to ask you how was your flight coming to Brazil? I know that this is not your first time being here, so I wanted to kind of hear your thoughts on that.
Hello, I'm Tabe, head coach from JDG. Um, Comparing to 2018, I'm a bit older now. It was a tough flight. I still have some pain in my right leg, but I think everything will be fine. Um, I'm very happy and excited to coming back to Sao Paulo again because 8 years ago I was in CB Low, and I learned a lot when I was being a coach in Brazil.
So JDG obviously has had a little bit of ups and downs during the regular season of the LPL Split 1, but then the team ramped up heavily in playoffs. What do you think were the reasons behind such improvement?
Um, First of all, I think I have a huge change in attitude towards my players, different from what I have done in the regular split. I was quite, how do I say, I, I, I perform pretty harsh to them. I really want them to have a perfect performance during the game, and uh, maybe my style of coaching is not that suitable for the team at that time. And after a long period time of holiday, I thought a lot. I decided to change my coaching style, and during the playoffs, I won't that treat them that tough, and I will always think of what I can nurture them. And another thing is I want them to have their own idea rather than only listen to my thoughts. Yeah.
Can you kind of express your thoughts on each player and how you think they have evolved individually?
I think first of all, Xiao Xu,
Mhm.
uh, comparing to the regular season, he played more. Uh, how do I say? I told him to be the top uh, player in the top lane. First of all, what you have to do is you have to learn how to play safe and farm. And because this patch, uh, the whole S16 year of League of Legends, there most of the time top lane is laning phase, right? There are very few lane swapping, so you have to practice a lot in your laning phase, and at the same time you have to avoid gank. Uh, I think at this after the regular season,
Mm-hmm.
Xiao Xu really did a great job in providing a good environment for himself from avoiding ganks and also to farm more quickly. This is the first thing. And the second thing is I think Xiaoshu is a really impressive player in team fights. Although he has not any international tournaments experience, but his team fights, I'm very looking forward to see his team fights in this first stand. Um, the second player is Junja. Junja was a bit of afraid or panic during the regular split, but in the playoffs, I think he really did a good job. He became more ferocious and courageous in playing jungle. His might and everything, including uh, the Rift Herald, right?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
always used the Herald to make impressive plays. Uh, I think he has already shown LPL fans that he is one of the best junglers in LPL now. So I'm very proud of him. The third player is Hongq. Hongq is uh, very popular in PCS. Uh, in CFO, he really did a great job last year. But this year, when he joins LPL, I think everyone in the world knows that it is a different it is a more higher level gaming play in LPL, right? It is more tough, and he has a very mature mentality. Although he is that young, right? This is what he really amazed me. In the regular split, he was playing very, very aggressive. Same as Xiaoxu, the coaching's team always teaches him how to play defensive to avoid ganks. Because same as the top lane, I think this patch, the mid lanes, your continuous farming and to avoid gank is very important. So I think he really did a good job in the playoff. And also he practiced a lot of new champions. So it is very good for us as JDG to play a fearless draft. And lastly is Gala and Vampire. I think Gala really did a great job in the playoffs to keep on teaching Vampire how to play better in the 2v2 bot lane. And Vampire is a brand new player. He has no experience in international games too, but what he plays in the LPL playoffs, he showed that he is a really mature support player. And what I noticed that he really is a keen learner. He absorbs knowledge very quickly, and what Galas and the coach team teach him, he will absorb very quickly. I think he will be the superstar of LPL support, and I think it is also my responsibility and a mission to nurture a new support player to hope he can carry JDG. Yeah, Gala. I think everyone in the world knows that Gala is very good at late game AD champions, right? But what amazed me in this split, including the playoff, is Gala showed his early game impact. Sorry.
No worry.
The bot 2v2 Gala and Vampire played really good in this playoff. What we chose in the tournament and their performance shows that Gala is not only an AD that can only play late game. He can carry the team through early game too. So this is the most impact, the most stunning part in my point of view, that our bot lane shows early impact in the game. So I'm very happy about that. Yeah.
You're going to face Gen.G in the opening series. Do you think that it's a blessing to play against what is considered the tournament favorite? And what do you think are the key factors that will determine the outcome of the series?
To be honest, I think it is a blessing, and also I don't think it is a blessing. Why? Because the first, I don't think it is a blessing because they are, I think, the world's best team now in the world. So it is a very tough opponent. But in the other hand, it is a blessing is because we have the experience and the opportunity to face the world's strongest team now is a blessing because we can learn a lot. Everyone in GenG, they are the top in their lanes, and they are already very experienced international tournament players. They have the same roster as last year, and last year they have also stunning performance throughout the whole year. So I think this is a really good opportunity for JDG to learn from them. And also, if we want to beat GenG, we need to think a lot of tactics. Yeah.
Gotcha. What do you think about the other teams, Loud and Lion, that are in the same group as you?
I think Loud and Lion are also very impressive teams. We might have chance to scrim with them, and also if we are in the same bracket, right? So
Yeah.
we are very high possibility to play with them too. I think the most strong part in the these teams, the Loud and Lion are their land picks, because their region, they have a slightly different champion pool, and in my own opinion, my experience, they have a very wide variety of champions select during the tournament, and because of there's a patch 16.4 and 0.5 the changes, so they will be a very harsh opponent team to face off too.
Aside from competitive results, what would you like to see from your team in order to consider it a successful event?
I think coaching a League of Legends professional team, being a coach, what I want to see is not only the competitive result, but what we had gone through. For example, your first question in this interview is explaining we had a huge improvement comparing to our regular season, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm very proud of my 5 players that they really dedicate a lot practicing and also keep on thinking how to improve themselves. We are honored to have the opportunity to join First Stand. So other than the actual result, I really hope that my 5 players can learn from different teams in this First Stand. I told them already, every single team that are able to come to Sao Paulo to join this tournament represented that they are the best teams in the world now. We are playing fearless draft, so maybe sometime we can see some crazy picks, some extraordinary picks that we will never face in scrims. So the nervous and the unknown factor in this tournament maybe will pressure our players, but if we can conquer the pressure, we will improve. And after this first stand, we can bring all the experience and back to LPL, and this, I think, is a very good thing for our team to evolve and to become a better team.
Thank you a lot, Tabe. That was a very wonderful chat with you. I'm afraid we're running out of time, so I will let you go. And hopefully, good luck with the match for on Tuesday. And hopefully, we'll get the chance to talk again in the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. 谢谢，拜拜。
谢谢，拜拜。